Okay, John Oliver today.
Gaza is starving is a sentence that's objectively true, but it's also slightly misleading because it's too passive. Gaza is being starved by Israel.
Michael Brooks, 2020.
If we know that if somehow a population of Jewish refugees ended up in West Bank and Gaza, and an Arabic government in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv had an open-air prison in Jewish Gaza, which they bombed with white phosphorus, they killed civilians indiscriminately, and they had no provisions for medicine. They had an embargo that blocked food, that electricity wasn't running, that there was an over 48% unemployment rate, life expectancy and malnutrition statistics were horrifying. One of the major policymakers in this hypothetical Arabic Palestinian state said, we need to put those Jews on a diet.
This is it, that part. Michael Brooks warned us of the intentional famine and starvation of the Palestinian people and that it's been going on for a very long time. Michael quoted Dove Weissglass saying, putting them on a diet. Michael said this at Lafayette College on February 27, 2020. The late political scholar soon died after, but his work lived on. Here he's drawing the line that if the roles were reversed, we may look at what's going on very differently, and he mentioned putting them on a diet. Now what we're seeing now is Israel's endgame, yet it's part of what has been going on all along. 91, Israel made it exceedingly difficult for goods to enter or leave Gaza. 2006, IMU writes Dove Weissglass, then a senior advisor to Prime Minister Ehud Olmert, explained that Israeli policy was designed to put the Palestinians on a diet, but not to make them die of hunger. In 2012, it was revealed that in early 2008, Israeli authorities drew up a document calculating the minimum caloric intake necessary for Palestinians to avoid malnutrition, so Israel could limit the amount of foodstuffs allowed into Gaza without causing outright starvation. Michael Brooks said many things in that now well-known lecture he gave at Lafayette, and the intentional starvation of Palestinian people was one of them. And if we zoom out and we see starvation used as a weapon, it was one of the key components that led to the Second World War. This quote here should tell you everything you need to know about that, which seems to be echoed in what we're seeing happen today.